All right, Coach, it's game week, first game of the 2023 season. What has it been like with the team these past few days preparing for this matchup?
Yeah, we've been together for a couple weeks now. We have a little bit different opportunity than football. We get the opportunity to scrimmage a little bit. So we've played a couple Division I's. We'll have another scrimmage against the junior college tomorrow night. We had an inter-squad. I think that one of the strengths that I see in this team for sure is their just adaptability. We've got lots of kids playing in different spots, trying to do different things that I've asked them to do in the past, and they've adapted to that really well. I think we competed really well against the Division I's. We won more sets than we lost, that's for sure. And so I think that we're playing at a good level. We're playing at the right level. We've got a nice balance of newcomers and returners, in this mix, and with some experience, some good experience. So I think that we're in pretty good shape heading into this week.
I know it's the first game, so there's not a lot to look at the University of Southwest, but with what you know from them, what are some things that the Bells definitely need to keep their eye on and be prepared to adjust to? Yeah,
that's a good question. We worry less about the opponents. We worry more about what we do on our side, because there's a net in between, and so as we train, we prepare for a lot of things. Now, they're a team we're not very familiar with. Obviously, they're an NAIA team, so we don't see them very often, but typically, they'll be pretty athletic. They'll be a little different. They'll do things a little different than most of the teams who play in our league, So we train a ton of stuff to kind of be prepared for whatever, but I know that they're going to come, and that they always really look forward to the opportunity to play against NCAA Division II teams, So they're going to try to make the most of it, so we need to be prepared for that.
A win is always the goal, but take the win out of it. What is the expectation that you want to see from your team throughout the whole game?
That's a great question. So standards are important, accountability is important. Are we doing things the right way on our side of the net? I think that is probably the most important thing, because truthfully, in volleyball especially, you can hurt yourself. You can score points for the other team. You don't do that in basketball. At least you don't do it more than once. So we've got to be clean on our side, and that's what I'm looking for. How do we handle different situations? How are we handling the ball? How tough are we serving? What kind of situations are we putting ourselves in, and what kind of situations are we putting the other team in? Those are all really important things to look for. Well, all right.